around this motherfucker.
Ain't that what you said last time?
Yeah.
We live.
Yo,
We live.
bitter. That's what it is. And when I say bitter, I don't mean like a motherfucker over here acrimonious, over here stewing and shit. Nah. When I say bitter, you know, sometimes shit ain't sweet. Sometimes it just ain't sweet. And then also, too, you got to look at it. Bitter herbs are your medicinal herbs. Golden seal, wormwood, whorehound. Go ahead and eat one of them motherfuckers and see if you smile when you do it. See if you be like, oh, this tastes good, I want more. See if that's what it is. You know? But that ain't what it is. So, I'm not saying bitter, as in over there stewing and being all acrimonious or whatever it is. Nah, man. It's all about realizing that sometimes that shit ain't sweet. But the shit that ain't sweet is sometimes damn good for you. You gotta move through it, baby. But also too bitter. You know, let me go ahead and pump myself up. Bitter, born, bitter old rap nigga. Ha ha! The Rambo Sambo of microphones. That's it. Lyrical death merchant. You know what I'm saying? That's how we do it around this motherfucker, man. That's it.
Word.
Yeah, we out here having us a nice little conversation about staying positive and keeping it up, you know?
In the GetRight Spot,
Mm-hmm.
I got my man, Bitter, Born,
Slimm Jollie.
Slimm Jollie. We got Skinny Fat B, a.k.a. Trina. And we got Vent, Body by Loud Vent. And we chilling. It's a lovely July evening.
It's my oldest daughter's birthday. She's 22. Throw
Shout
the deuce up for my baby Kiera.
Shout out Kiera, happy birthday.
Damn right.
Happy birthday all the way out there in the Anna.
Down in the boot.
In the boot.
Down in the boot.
In the boot.
But them cats ain't scared to shoot. You don't fuck with no swamp niggas. I'll tell you fucking trigger, but don't even worry about it. You gator food. Don't fuck around with it. Don't play, dude. I done had a cat try to rob me for $2 and change. I was like, man, yo, it's strange. But when I was looking at the gun, I was like, damn, that's a pretty 380. Where you get that, baby? Then he said, get the fuck out of here. This is a bad neighborhood, nigga. I lived around the block 2 weeks later. We never heard of him again. Anyway, watch who you fucking with. Yo, don't let the smooth taste fool you. But anyway, back to the real shit about moving through your emotions and all this such. What? You got to live in the moment and take your emotions and put them in your lap, yeah. Allow yourself to feel them. Energy and motion is a cat infinite war that said, yo, that's just very uplifting and I got it in my head right now, yeah. Please excuse the bit of the slur in the speech because I've been over here with this yin yang and it gives me a little bit of articulators. They be like, what's going on? But still he represents greater than anyone else I ever heard. They be like, man, check the word. Keep my words, just my heavenly words, like I was Sean P. Rest in power. All the time, by the hour, I'll be sitting there trying not to devour all these negative thoughts. Because they turn into negative feelings, and the negative feelings make you do negative actions. Yo, I'm trying to do my best to stay away from the worst.
I know that's right.
Had to throw my beard back just to go ahead and quench the thirst. Take a puff of the square. They be like, damn, yo, that cat right there. Don't stop. Why? Because it's called Kim Coco. Keep it moving and keep it on. They be like, what the fuck is that? Yeah, that's right. It's on.
Kim Coco.
We all about
Keep
this
it moving
healing.
and keep it on.
Yeah, keep on moving and keep it moving and keep on keeping on. Kim Coco.
Kim Coco.
You know what I'm saying? How the little song go, man? How I did that shit? A little mantra I used to sing to myself, man. That shit go like that. I will not desist, I won't stop, I will not quit. Shit. I will never cease, best believe when you see me, you better know I'm on my Kim Coco. You hear them out there hollering YOLO? Yeah, that's cool, I'm on my Kim Coco. Shit. If it ain't about family or dough, I ain't got no time, I'm on my Kim Coco. I will not desist, I won't stop, I will not quit. Fuck it. I will never cease. Best believe when you see me, you better know I'm on my Kim Coco. If it ain't about family or dough, I ain't got no time. I'm on my Kim Coco. You see them out there hollering YOLO? Yeah, that's cool. I'm on my Kim Coco.
My man L.
Yo, some of the motherfuckers be out there hollering YOLO. That's cool. You do only live once, man, but don't be out there living reckless with it.
Right.
You want to live once quick, or you want to live once long?
Yeah, exactly.
Kim Coco, goddammit, that's my philosophy,
For
baby.
real.
You want to live. I mean, okay, you want to live quick, you want to live long.
That's it.
That's it.
That's it.
I mean, hey, nobody know when the time is coming, but ain't nothing wrong with being a little bit cautious with your only living once. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying like you know.
Extend that motherfucker.
You know, I ain't.
Shit,
And, and speaking of extending, I'm about to come up off these squares, man. I've been fighting that motherfucking addiction for years. Nicotine.
You went
Gotta
back
kill
hard,
it.
boy. I'm like, goddamn, I ain't never seen
You ain't never seen a nigga come with a pack?
Slim Shady. Well, no, Slimm Jollie, my bad.
Ain't no shady over here, boy.
That's when it comes out because I've heard that shit so many times.
I know. It's
But,
grime over there. If you
Slimm
want
Jollie.
Slimm Jollie, but you know, hey.
Smoke so damn much, man. Like, goddamn, what the hell going on?
Oh yeah, man. You know what it is. The thing is like, you know, that's one of my. I look back, and that's like me. A lot of people say I'm a lot like my grandfather. And that was one of his coping mechanisms. You know what I'm saying? He smoked a cigarette while he thinking.
Yeah.
You know, or he smoked a cigarette while he talking.
Yeah.
It's like a coping mechanism. Then it became, you know, after a while, you know, that coping mechanism become an addiction. Then it kind of go hand in hand.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I'm saying this shit out loud, simply because of the fact so I can vocalize this shit.
Mm-hmm.
And by vocalizing it, I hear it, and I'm like, yo, I understand it better.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's gonna help me fight this shit. But I'm gonna finish this motherfucker because I paid for this pack.
Oh, that shit right. That's what I'm looking at this.
Bruh. Now, if somebody asks me you want a square, I'll be like, yeah, take 2, 3 of them motherfuckers, nigga. You know I be bumming them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Get 4 of them motherfuckers. If I got a fresh pack, nigga, gonna get 4 or 5 of them motherfuckers, man.
Mm-hmm.
Get them. I know you gonna need them while you're on the road. Go ahead, get them while you're on the route.
Yeah.
I love that shit. I ain't gonna name the name of the job, man, but I love the brotherhood amongst the employees, amongst the union brothers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But also too, like that driver brotherhood, man. It's
Right. They know you in the.
Bruh, it's just like we do some shit that other motherfuckers don't know about, boy. We be in the trenches.
Mm-hmm.
That's why when I was in a training class, the first time I was in training class, I called ourselves the doo-doo troopers. No, I called ourselves the THG. THG.
You about to give it away.
Turd herd gangsters. You know what I'm saying?
Turd herd. THG.
And so, you know, I ain't make it at that first class I went through. I tried. I ain't qualified I ain't qualified. So when I went back out and went out for the other shit, you know, my little group, we was DDT.
Yeah.
And DDT stood for Doo-Doo Troopers. We go through the shit to get you your shit.
Doo-Doo Trooper.
He's like, cause they were like, why you call yourself the Doo-Doo Troopers? I was like, cause we go through the shit to get you your shit, nigga. What? You get your little shit, it's all nice and cool and all that stuff, you know. Oh, you might be upset. Oh, the box was bent a little bit.
You don't know the hell that.
You don't know what the hell that box and me been through.
I know that's right, but just don't know.
But that's it though. And the thing is, like, you see other cats, when you feel like you can't do it, you see other cats that be just running through that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or you'll see other cats who be like, nah, man. Cats who can run through that shit be like, nah, man, fuck this shit. Fuck this shit. This shit fucked up, nigga. Nah, I mean, goddamn. You know what I'm saying? Blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? I can't believe this, you know, all that shit.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, like, yo, it's like you kind of like get that camaraderie, that camaraderie from being in the trenches together.
Right.
So especially when a cat come out there and help you, you go out and help a cat. Like, yo, what you got, bro? How many you got? Boss, I was like, they told me take 20 stops off of you, man. It's like, what? I was like, I tell you what, bro. That's what I want you to do. What? I ain't trying to go help nobody else. They can probably send me out anyway, but I ain't trying to help nobody else. Gonna give me a whole shelf, this whole fucking shelf. Told me to take 20, stop out and took 35.
What?
Killed the nigga shelf. Went and killed the stops. Boom. Make the call. All right, what's up? Next cat, like, yeah, they told me to take about 10, 15 stops off of you, man. Go on, give me this right here. How much you got left on this right here? Give me this right here. I took 20, 25.
Hey, you their boy after that.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, that's my
so
nigga.
when them motherfuckers come to
That's
help
my
me,
nigga right there.
it's like, this motherfucker did come take a whole shelf off my ass.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
They don't
saying?
mind doing it.
So it'd be
They don't mind
kind of
doing
like
it.
go back and
Right.
forth. You know what I'm saying? It's like that give and get, that give and go. And it's like, I like that.
Man,
It-
that helps a motherfucker out, cause
Boy.
somebody who will take some shit off you
Woo!
and do it, and then take a little extra shit, that motherfucker ain't
Right.
bad.
Cause I mean, they told me to take like that when last time my man came, somebody came and got me. You know what I'm saying? Cause it was bad, you know. Anyway, man, that's how it was last week. Cat came and got me, said take 20 stops off of me, man. I was like, look, that's what I do. I'll start you right here at the bottom of this part right here, and I'm gonna give you all of this right here. That should be 20 stops.
Right.
And it should keep you tight right down this right here. And then once you come out of that, you come down and you go this street right here, and you tight down that, and you out.
Yeah, that's it.
And what we say, I saw the next day, I said, hey man, how bad that shit took you? Oh man, I ain't even rushed, man. I did that shit in 30 minutes, man, because I was trying to take my time. I was like, oh. And then if he said he took it in 30 minutes because he was trying to take his time,
Yeah.
I know that motherfucker could have did it in 15. That's the beast, boy.
Right.
That motherfucker the beast, boy. I'm like, how the fuck you get done with 191 stops in peak season at motherfucking 3 o'clock? How you do that?
God.
Beast. Beast. But I'm gonna stop talking about that because it might give it up.
Yeah. They did already. Those who know. So all they gotta do is act.
That's all that matter, man. That's
Ain't
all
nothing
that
but
matter.
But ain't nothing but a select.
It's only but a select few that know, and that's what it is. And that's who that. If that speak to you, that's who the fuck is for. If it don't, just take the other shit with you.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? Take the other shit with you. But if it speak to you, you know what it is, baby.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's with everything out there. All the information that comes into you, man. Only some shit you gonna get because you don't know what the hell.
That's right. You ain't gonna get it till it's time for you to
The
get
shit
it.
that you do get is for you.
You ain't gonna get it till it's time for you to get it, man. What that chick said when we was listening to her? What? The teacher stands when the student is ready.
Yep.
Right.
There it is, man. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, so there it is, man.
Man, I've been working on something. I'm gonna run it by y'all and introduce it to everybody right now.
That's what it is.
It's a radio station created by music lovers from scratch. So I'm calling it GetRight Radio, and it's music aggregated or the whole playlist, whatever the radio station becomes, is from people who love music. And they input it into Body by Loud, the site. And from there, it goes through this process of love. If it's loved by the people's in the group, it makes the station. So it's like, she'll put something up, Skinny Fat B will put something up, say, check this out, I love this song. Let's make a decision whether it goes up to GetRight Radio. So you can rate it, give it how many flames you want, whatever. I rate it. And anything that comes in that stays up goes on the station. So it's like user-created radio.
Yeah, I like that. I like that.
You know,
Now,
so it's like, and it could be from whatever platform it comes in on.
yeah.
So if it comes in through YouTube, then it goes on.
Got it. It goes on the site. It goes on the site.
Yeah.
And
and
if it gets so many
radio,
likes, so many loves, it goes on the site.
right?
Word.
It goes on that radio, that playlist, whatever you want to call it,
Right.
for that platform. So
Right.
if it comes in as Spotify, if it comes in as Apple Music, it's on that playlist on the GetRight Radio.
Okay.
And it's, like I said, it's organic as the people who get involved. You know what I'm saying? Whoever gets in on it gets their input. They get to decide what goes on by putting it down. Like, I like this. I think this would be good on it.
It's like the listener
multi-genre.
gets to be the DJ.
It's not trap. It's not all rap, and it's whatever you bring to it. It becomes.
So it becomes like the listener becomes the DJ
based
for that
on
station.
the love it gets from the other people who
love of the
involved with
station.
it. Right. So I'm going. I'm creating a group.
That's what's up.
GetRight Radio creators or whatever. So anybody got a better name for it?
Man, my nigga, GetRight Radio, man. That's it. That's it. It's organic, man.
And,
you think
and
about
the thing is, you putting in what you got.
The thing is,
like,
and what you're doing is like, I know, because a lot of like we've been rocking with the Coughee Brothaz hard, and I've been telling you how my shit is,
music.
how that's
That
my
is
shit that just
GetRight
make me
music.
I know I ain't in no position to do it right now, but it's that kind of shit that make you want to get up and go out and get that money. One way or the other. You know what I'm saying? I mean, come on, man.
Right.
That man said, things may change, but I remain the same. I'm in the game for more than just fame.
Right.
Excuses is lame. I'm using my brain because there's no such thing. I can't. Oh, go get that dough.
That's it. That's it.
You know you gotta go get
and
that
more than
dough.
one level.
Hold up, time out, boss. I got to put this down. Yo, man, big ups to Devin the Dude.
Right.
Devin the Dude, Devin Copeland.
Yeah.
Yo, that been like, man, cats don't know this, bruh. That motherfucker.
Yeah.
A lot of the motherfuckers just think about he talk about weed and bitches, but man, that inspirational shit that he be putting out there, bruh, that's that real nigga shit, man.
For real.
And when I say that, that's that real nigga shit. I'm saying that, like, bruh, if you a blue collar cat, even if you ain't a blue collar cat, but if you a cat that work for your living or do whatever it is you do, you get out there and you got to go get it. However you got to go get it. You not salary. You not salary. Now, even if you are salary, this might speak to you because you can understand that because you came from that. But yo, man, that shit right there, that shit is inspirational. It makes you want to get up and go out there and get it. Because I'm gonna tell you, that's it. Look. This nigga Devin the Dude say, by all means, you got to try all things. You wonder why tall trees grow up to get that height? Because they don't complain about the rain or that the sun's too bright or that the money's too tight or there's no way to win, and they never give up despite the hole that they in. What? That's why I go by my day getting blowed. Not worrying about money. Trying not to worry because money comes and it goes, man. Yeah. And if it ain't in your pocket at the time, man, do what the fuck you gotta do and go grind, man. Come on, bruh. What you gonna do other than try to go out and get it after that?
That's it.
Because, I mean, you wonder why tall trees grow up to get that height. Because they don't complain about the rain or that the sun too bright.
That's right. They take what it is.
So, for a nigga that rhyme about money or weed and bitches, don't tell me that shit shits on everything that Dr. Phil got to tell a motherfucker.
For real.
Why I gotta be Dr. Phil?
Because the first motherfucker came to my head, man. I don't know about I ain't gonna try to diss the sister. I ain't gonna say nothing about a Yanya Van Zandt.
No, because
but fuck a Dr. Phil. You know what I mean?
Because when them the dude tell you something, he got a song to put it in. He gonna give you something in that context. When Dr. Phil he trying to make a show. Yeah. So to me, he clown motherfuckers on the way trying to make his point.
Right.
You can make that point you gonna make without making these.
Without humiliating
like
somebody. Without humiliating somebody.
Right. But the show side of his mission or whatever puts him in that zone where, okay, I got to use this to be entertaining for other people. So I'm a clown these motherfuckers while I tell them what's wrong with them and what they should do. You know
While on the other hand, this cat is speaking from a point where it's like, yo, man, this is just me. And if you feel me, you feel me. If you don't, you don't.
Right.
You know, I mean, come on, man. That's some inspirational shit right there.
Right.
Because I ain't gonna lie, man. When you going through some shit, I don't know about everybody, but I know when you going through some shit, especially when you got like, you know, financial issues or whatever, or you going through some shit. Anytime you get you a hustle that you can do, and if you feeling down, man, and you like, yo, you know what? I can always go out and get money. Let me go get this money. Now, I'm not saying that money's gonna bring you happiness. I'm not saying that at all. But if you have a hustle, something that can occupy your time, and you be productive, and you go do that while you working through whatever it is, when you feel like you get negative and stuff, it's cool to have a hobby. It's cool to get out and go do something.
To get creative.
It's cool to get creative. It's very cool to get creative. But I tell you, it's nothing more gratifying than being creative and getting your hustle on at the same fucking time, man. Oh my God, it's almost it's euphoric, man. It's like, oh, and then when that happens, that joy and that gratitude, you want to share it with other motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying, with other people. And then, man, bruh.
Yeah, then it came full
man,
circle.
bruh, and it came full circle. So, you know, you're like, you know, I'll put this out there. I drive Lyft. So, you know, big ups to Lyft. Denzel Washington, Equalizer 2. Hey, y'all can't see me, but damn it, I got the hat on, motherfucker. That's right. You know what I'm saying? I'll cut your ass with a credit card. Now, I ain't even seen the movie. I know that's in there, though. You know what I'm saying? Anywho. So, what I'm saying is, yeah, I drive Lyft. And I ain't gonna front, man. I've been going through a thing, man. You know, my head, you know, I've been kind of like having all kind of stuff, you know. And a nigga even been going to fucking therapy. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Because, like, sometimes, you know, like, I was talking to a homeboy of mine, man. He was on some shit like, yo, man, I need to talk to somebody, but I don't trust them motherfuckers, man. Because I told him I started going to therapy, and I told him, like, you know, the other stuff that I've been doing outside of therapy been very, you know, been very, very helpful for me. And so, fuck around, and he like, I want to talk. I need to talk to somebody, but I don't trust these motherfuckers. I was like, you know what, bro? You ain't got to trust them motherfuckers at all.
Right.
But you got to trust yourself, because you say you need to talk to somebody, right? So, nigga, you need to trust yourself and go talk to somebody.
That's it.
And so I, you know, boom, boom, boom. I'm like, hey, bro, you do what you want to do, man. I'm telling you what it's doing for me. I'm not telling you I'm a guru or nothing. Nah, I ain't none of that. I'm going through my thing. I'm trying, but it's going to, you know, and whatever happens is going to have to happen. I just got to be able to deal with it, and I got to be able to deal with it in the moment. And that's something that you got to be able to learn. That's something you got to do, man. I'm learning it. I'm figuring it out. And it's okay to feel the way you feel, and ain't nothing wrong with you. You know what I'm saying, bro? So just go on. And I was like, he's like, man, I don't know. I was like, look, bro, it ain't about a case of letting somebody in. It's about a case of letting yourself out.
Right.
You need to go let yourself out, bro.
Yeah.
So you can go ahead and get that shit out.
Right.
You know, and I mean,
they say free your thoughts.
That's it, man.
So you can understand where they coming from.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So, and don't get me wrong, that shit get hard at times, man. You ask my man over here, I've been over here like, bruh.
So stupid.
Bruh. Off and on all day, you know what I'm saying?
Hey,
but you know, I'm grateful to have people around me to help bring me back. You know, and I'm also grateful for what it is that I'm going through to help me realize who I am again, you know? I'm grateful for that. And that's something that, like, you know, we was listening
to the most important thing.
That thing we was listening to Infinite Waters in there. The dude had me sit. I just got sitting down there. Hello, deep divers. You know what I'm saying? You know, can't be killing me, boy. That ain't what he do. 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 Come on.
What do you call it?
Y'all laugh at me all you want to. That ain't what he do.
Yeah.
What do you call it?
What do you call the people?
Slow motion.
I was like, no, boss. I saw that, but I had to let it go. I had to let it go. I had to let it go, though.
That's his niche.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? This good ass product.
Yeah,
that's it.
That good ass product.
Shout out to Infinite Waters and the good ass prana, man.
Yeah.
You know, but like I was saying, you know, you got to be, fuck it, man. I've been drinking. Anyway, you got to be like, it's about being in the moment. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say I'm grateful because he was talking about gratitude. And see, that was the exercise of being in the moment. Because I remember that moment, I was able to come back to it instead of be like, man, what the fuck? What the fuck?
Right,
What the fuck?
right,
What the fuck?
right.
I'm going to come back around to it. Because that moment, that, you know, being in the moment.
Right, being in the moment.
You know, that's it. So it's
okay.
about that gratitude. Because, like, you know, I tell you, when I do, like, going back to the lift thing, when I go do the lifting and shit, and, you know, whatever I'm, you know, I do that that's a hustle that I have now. And it helps me to generate income, and it feels good, you know, because and also too, I get to interact with other people.
Right.
And say I'm taking somebody somewhere, you know, they ask me how you doing, you know, and I'll tell them that, you know, hey man, I'm on the right side of the dirt. I got breath in my chest, another chance to do my best.
We got two.
Now I'm blessed.
Lift drive. What's the story of the week? Who y'all ran across this week that made you like, this motherfucker here, he done made my day, or it done been something like, what the hell? Where this motherfucker come from? Whichever one y'all done had this week.
You know what? I'm gonna tell you something real crazy, man. The way I'm at right now, man. Every last one of my rides make my day.
Yeah.
It's just about.
Because it's each individual person, and you know, it's the interaction with different people.
Yeah.
And even if that person is closed off and don't want to talk about nothing, and they just sitting there and they on their phone or whatever, blah, 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 or they in the back talking to somebody else, or you know, it's just that interaction with other people. And that I mean, if you don't want to talk, that's fine. I'll be quiet. I'll ask you, is there any particular type of music you like to listen to?
Right.
No. Okay, great. Is it okay if I play my music? Fine. Boom. I'll play what I'm listening to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
I don't
saying?
be asking for
Or
that
sometimes
shit.
I'm just like, you know,
I ain't trying to be rude. I'm like,
sometimes I just let it be quiet.
I just make sure the car is comfortable enough.
That's it. Is
That's
the
it.
air cool? Is everything
it's too
cool
cold
here?
or whatever?
Everybody been cool this week?
Yeah, but like, was it last week when I left here? And I had, other than that 45-minute drive to damn Chester, ain't saying shit. That shit was
one?
like, that
Same
shit was
thing.
like so deterrent.
No.
Blue Moon.
Right.
That was so deterrent. But
I mean, you get people who don't want to talk sometimes.
no one talks. She just
And
sit there.
And you gotta give them what they want. You know
But
what I'm saying? You know.
the other one, the drag queen.
Drag queen.
I had drag queen in my car.
They were full drag, or they
No,
were...
he had just came from a show. He had I had picked him up from I picked him up from the bus stop. He had just came from the show. He had been on the show all night. And you know, for me just trying to talk to him, whatever, he was like,
You was trying to talk.
yeah, he was like,
He wasn't in no mood.
Yeah,
to talk.
he
Or
wasn't
she
in no
wasn't in no
mood,
mood. What you supposed to call this motherfucker when you know what the hell he is? Like,
the thing, they wasn't in the mood. to talk.
I mean, no, seriously.
that's they what? Pronoun? What you call it?
No. It's a them or a they.
Yeah.
It's not a he or a she.
I'm gonna call them what
they.
I'm gonna call them what they dress. If you a dude,
Hey,
and
but you know you got some people that are
then I'm gonna
non-binary.
say ma'am, miss.
And I mean, like on the
I
real
done
deal.
fucked up and be talking to this motherfucker and like, okay, they on the other side. They call it where they the female, but they present themselves or they live as men.
Yeah.
And I done said man to them, and I felt like I did something wrong. Then again, I'm like, yeah, motherfucker living as a man.
You know what?
Call him man.
You know, one of the things I do that helps save me from everything, I call everybody boss.
Yeah.
Okay.
General. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because everybody, I mean, no. I don't say it like, oh, okay, boss. I say, all right, boss.
You gonna Sambo everybody.
All right, thank you, boss. Thank you, boss. You know, and if it's clearly a lady, I'm like, thank you, ma'am. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
or
clearly,
sir. You know, but for the most part, I call everybody boss, man. Because I mean, everyone wants to be a boss, right? And everyone is the boss of themselves, right? So sometimes, you know, like when you say, like I tell people when they get in the car, they ask me how I'm doing. I'm on the right side of the dirt. I got air. I got breath in my chest.
I'm on the phone with a motherfucker, and it's like, all I hear is a dude voice or whatever, right?
Right.
But she didn't peep that it's a female. I'm like, all right, thank you, sir, at the end, right? I'm
Oh,
like,
you talking about okay, that was funny.
to them, they were like, oh man, I pulled it off. I sound like a dude.
Right.
I'm like, okay, shit, I did right then. I called motherfucker man.
Yeah, but I tell you, man.
But that was a female because she kind of hesitated when you know, said.
Hey, she sounded like a
kinda
man. I
hesitated.
didn't want to fuck up and said, thank you, ma'am, when it's a dude. Sound like a dude.
I said,
I'm
that's
you
a
the dude.
female. She was like, he's like, thank you, sir, thank you. I was like, and she was like, okay, just like that. I was like, that's a female.
She could say, man, I'm a woman. I'm sorry, deep voice woman.
Yo, you know, but hey.
I'm sorry, Mrs.
But
Deep
you gotta
Voice.
you gotta take consideration. If her voice is like that, how many times has she heard that?
Right.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So it's like even though she might have paused, but like
yeah,
okay,
It's bad now.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But you know, it's like
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Because I mean, you know, but like when I say, but if you know, on the deal with people that are non-binary, it's they and them. It's
They
not,
and
you know,
them.
yeah.
When you talking to them,
well, I mean, when you talking about them, you know what I'm
right?
saying?
I can understand we're talking about them.
You
I'm
know what I'm saying?
gonna call like, see, I ain't know what this motherfucker
Not
was.
him or her. It's
but
like them or
I
them
thought
or
they was
they.
this or I thought they was that. What I'm talking about.
Right.
But when I'm talking to them, I get flipped up on what to say. Like, ma'am, sir, what the fuck is it?
Right.
You know, it's when I'm
tell
talking
you.
to them.
I'm telling you, boy, that boss will save you. You can't say it like, okay, boss. You do it like that, then your motherfucker's like, what the fuck is you saying? You know what I'm saying? You be like, all right, boss.
Boss don't come natural off me.
I know,
say-
but the thing
I
is
say,
like,
what's up?
I say boss
Ma'am,
as,
sir, I can say that before I said both.
I feel you, but I've been doing that boss thing as
Mm-hmm.
as kind of like a sign of respect to people. Because I know I get
Right.
it back. I get it back from people, you know what I'm saying? My man, my man, I holler at you, he be like, yo, boss man. I'm like, what's up, boss? You know what I'm saying? You know, like, you know, and when I do that, I'm walking into cats at work, man. What's going on, boss man?
Yeah.
What's going on, boss man? I'm talking about from my contemporaries to my
Right,
superiors.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But you
And
know,
like by
them
doing
motherfuckers is
that,
dude, when you confused what the hell. That's what
yeah,
I'm
yeah. You go ahead. Y'all go ahead.
I'm
Y'all go
talking
ahead.
about
I'm on
you
this
ain't
bed.
quite
I'm nursing
sure,
this
like,
motherfucker.
You ain't
Hey, the thing
quite
is
sure.
though, is like, you know, the whole thing is
And it
even,
ain't that you ain't quite sure about what they are. You ain't quite sure about what they want or what they expect.
what they want to be identified as.
Right.
But I'm gonna tell you one
what they
thing
gonna
that
say is
everyone
cool if you refer to them as.
Right.
Like, 'cause you can talk to a motherfucker, you like, man, and
At the
you know
end
it's a
of the day,
female,
at the
but
end
they
of the
all
day,
dude up. You know what I'm
at the
saying?
end of the day, everyone wants to be respected as a person. So when you just go ahead and put that gender shit aside, you know what I'm saying? Man, it's easy to discern how to deal with somebody.
You gotta
know what I'm saying?
treat him like Pat. You know, you remember Pat back in the day on Saturday Night Live where you motherfuckers couldn't tell, and they were trying to figure it out. Like stop trying to figure it out and just talk straight sentences to him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Just
You know,
don't even mention
it's
goddamn
like,
gender.
You ain't got to do that.
Yeah,
you know, it ain't
just be
necessary.
like, yeah,
you know,
man,
because
the car is red.
because I mean,
just plain sense.
let's be real. We have gender for the sake of. We have physical gender for the sake of procreation. You know what I'm saying? For the sake of procreation.
For the sake of procreation, I can dig that.
Now,
On some level.
now, hold on. We ain't done though. Because now this is, I ain't no deep motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Go ahead and get deep with it.
I ain't deep at all, man. But that's where I dwell. Somewhere below heaven and just right above hell. Bitter. That's right. I dropped the end of one of my raps on that motherfucker because I couldn't do the whole motherfucker right now because the shit is about 4 minutes long.
Go ahead and bust it out.
For real?
Can you remember it?
Ah.
You can't remember it, don't even start because I don't know what you're fucking up and trying to
nigga.
fix shit.
Where my beat, man? Where my beat? I need
Leave
a
it
beat,
alone if you
nigga.
can't remember.
Let me see if I can remember that shit. Come over here. Y'all talk about some shit, I'm gonna go over there in my head for a second. I got the
Well, while he's
I got to
working
channel
on it,
my papa. I got to channel my papa.
I'm going to let everybody know what it's going to be
Wow.
called. It's called GetRight Radio.
Damn right it is.
And,
Got that? Got that.
and whenever you post something, you got to say, got that get right. You could put a question mark behind it, and then you ask it. Either you asking if someone got that get right and you want to know, or you state got that get right and you telling Keep
Straight
it
up
what it is.
exclamation point,
Right,
nigga.
right. I got that
Hey,
get right.
that's
and
that
then
get right.
Put it on whatever music you suggested. Like, if you done heard this song and you know it's right for GetRight Radio, say, hey, I got that get right. And shit, it is what it is, because people know when you got that get right, because they gonna say, hey, that motherfucker, hey, shit, he got that get right.
Right. Hell yeah.
Yes, sir. We all know what we like. Everybody got their own, what they call it, drug of choice.
Yeah.
I don't go beyond weed myself. But whatever you do, you know when you got that get right. And you know who to tell.
Right.
Who get down like, you know, how you get down. And that's what it's about. You want whatever you put up or whatever you suggest to be exactly what the people you know appreciate your taste
Right.
like you want to present this or whatever it is to the people you know gonna love it. And it's a way of music lovers getting together to create something. And it sounds like a fun idea, so that's what we're gonna do over at bodybyloud.com. We got a group for it, and I'll be posting. We're gonna put up the latest suggestion. You know, if it sounds like something I really love myself. And we're looking for moderators. Looking for people who want to be in charge of, you know, coordinating what goes up, because as this thing grows, and we know it shall grow, we're going to need people to help out and coordinate things like making sure one song that's been presented before, you know, don't get presented again. It lives on its own accord.
What the hell is that?
Sounds like some cats fight.
Yeah, dang.
But first and foremost, I need to put this out there. This ain't, I got a song, want to hear it go, radio. I mean,
that's that shit.
Everybody that's making music now, I'm not gonna knock what anybody does.
No.
Hold on, time out. I'm not gonna tell you your shit is whack.
I gotta throw this
What?
out.
But
You know what it sounds like?
let somebody else tell somebody you good. That's called not tooting your own horn. It's like if your shit is good, then somebody else will tell the world that it's good. If you're the only one telling everybody your shit is all that, then it ain't all that.
Hold up now. That
They
don't
gotta
mean
know
I'm not
this. They gotta
stopping.
know. They gotta
That
say
don't mean
it
don't lose
themselves.
confidence.
No. I'm not saying
If you don't think the
believe
shit,
in
who the
yourself.
fuck else is gonna think you the shit?
You-
But don't
you
you know?
might-
At the same
exactly.
time, I understand what my man's saying.
You got to have confidence enough to say, I
But hold up,
like
though.
what I'm doing. I
Hold
love what
up,
I'm
though.
doing. I think this is good.
Time out.
But after that, after you done put it out there,
Yeah.
if ain't a motherfucker saying shit about your shit, then
Hey,
it is what
hey,
it
there it
is.
is. Go back to the
You
drawing
know what I'm
board.
saying? That's right.
Back to the drawing board.
Figure out what
Now,
it is that they want. Now,
This what it is.
What you presenting,
Now,
you may love it like a motherfucker.
And sometimes though, with music though, man, it ain't even about what motherfuckers want. You know, cause I had my homeboy Malik, man.
It's
Hold up,
always about what
it's all about what they want. But sometimes, man, I told my homeboy, man, Malik, back in the day, before we became tight, became homeboys, I seen him someplace playing one day, and we needed a DJ. Cause our DJ was like, nah, man, I gotta do this other shit. I was like, all right, you know what I'm saying? So I went and checked him out, little hole in the wall spot. About 15, 20 motherfuckers in that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Maximum before everybody. That's like when everybody walked in, like, man, ain't shit happening here. This motherfucker gone. Then it was like 8 motherfuckers in there. I'm lying. It was 5. It was him, the motherfucker that run the spot, another motherfucker that run the spot, me, and my homeboy.
Hey, if you count motherfuckers that run the spot, you
Hey, I'm just saying, nigga. If you count a DJ and the 2 motherfuckers that run the spot, it's a little hole in the wall spot, niggas. You know what I mean? It's college students trying to do some shit, you know what I'm saying? But you can't knock that hustle. That was college students trying to do some shit.
Right.
They went out there and tried it on faith. They did a little something. Motherfucker talking about they want to have a little coffee shop. They had like little baby ass espresso machines, nigga.
That's a coffee shop.
Boy,
Hey,
but I got on though. I got on later on. We turned it into a restaurant. Me and my homeboy that was started that shit. You know, became tight like that later on, and you know we turned it into a little restaurant. It did alright for a minute, but you know, But anyway, saying all that to say, this motherfucker played this little spot. There was nobody there. And I looked at this cat, man, and I said, yo, bro.
Nobody being there.
I told this dude, I was like, look, bro, I'm going to tell you something, man. He's like, what? Because he was playing some shit, and I was like, yeah. You know, I was like, yo, bro, I'm going to tell you something, bro. He's like, what? Hey, man, yo, come fuck with us, man. Doja Composure, man. Shout out to my crew, Doja Composure. Y'all might know who the fuck I am. Nah, you don't know who the fuck I am. Anyway.
We got to let them know what Doja Composure was about.
Oh, man. You know what? That's an ongoing saga. We ain't going to get into that shit. This is just like, you know, boom. This is like one of them stories where you hear something about it, then later on a motherfucker flashback to it.
Right.
Da-da-da-da-da.
Well, in the name of we got to give them the flashback.
I know. No. In the sake of continuity, of the particular point that I was working with, we'll flash back to that shit a little bit later.
Right.
So what I'm saying is, so I looked at my man and I say, yo, bruh, man, I like you, man. I want you to rock with us, man. We need a DJ and I want you to rock with us, bro. He's like, what's up? I mean, man, I'm gonna tell you right now, I just rap with the crew. I used to be the bass player, but now I just rap with the crew.
Right.
All right? I don't make no money decisions. I don't make no business decisions.
Mm-hmm.
But I want you to come fuck with us because, yeah, a lot of DJs play that shit that motherfuckers want to hear. That's cool. That's cool. But man, my nigga, you one of them DJs that play that shit that motherfuckers need to hear, bruh.
Yeah.
You don't know how bad I need to hear some of them tracks tonight, man, just to get my head right, bruh. Just like, whoa.
See, that's what a good day.
And I told this, and he was like, oh, man, that nigga still talk to me about that shit. You know something, bruh? I remember something you said years ago, niggas, over 20 years ago, nigga. And I still take that shit to my heart, man. You my brother. I'm like, you my brother too. And this is my same homeboy that said he don't trust them motherfuckers. Mm-hmm. But I told him trust himself. Mm-hmm. And he just started talking to somebody, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know,
that's good, man.
He started talking to somebody. He's like, yo, man, you just don't know the shit from talking to that therapist and talking to you. I'm like, yo, bro, look, we brothers, we here for each other.
That's right.
And when I had my little shock and whatever last night, you know what I'm saying? I called that nigga. He was like, yo, man, we here for each other, brother. I was like, that's it, man. That's it, bro. You know, because it's like there's so much stigma on mental health for black men and black women too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But black men in particular, because we want to try to carry ourselves as being strong. Mm-hmm. We want to be soft and shit. Mm-hmm. And I ain't gonna say all of us, but I know I tend to not want to let certain motherfuckers in. You know what I'm saying? I want to keep them armor up. You know what I'm saying?
Right. But because, really, like you say, you
got to be open, man.
You're closing yourself off.
Right.
You need to let some stuff out. Because really, we process stuff better when we hear it loud, I think. When we hear it outside.
Right. So a lot of times,
we process it and say, okay, damn, I said that? And then you're thinking about, well, what does this mean? Me feeling this way? You know, and it just makes you reflect on why you got there, why you got to that idea, why you got to that thought.
Right.
Because once you done said it, it's like, I know what made me say that shit.
And then you can kill it off.
This what happened here, or this what happened there. And then you can put it in a category like, but that don't mean what I'm saying it means. Like, you can correct yourself like, that's just what happened. You know what I'm saying? That's just what happened.
So that's basically like being mindful enough.
I'm mad about it to feel this way, but when I look at it and realize I shouldn't feel that way because it's just what it is.
Because that's one thing I do, man. One thing, when I get mad about some shit and I'm pissed off about some shit, a lot of times I go and get by myself. And like when I'm sitting there and I just can't get it off my chest. I can't get it off my chest. I can't get it off my chest. I just can't. And I'm like, man, this shit got me, man. Mm-hmm. Fuck this shit. You know, I'll go somewhere by myself and I say that shit out loud.
Right.
And once I say that shit out loud, it's like you're able to process it because you hear it.
Hell yeah.
You know, it's not just in your head.
Say, man,
it's audible, and now you hear it.
Right.
You know,
this shit sound right coming out of me.
And then the other thing about that is like a lot of times people be like talking to yourself, you crazy. No, nigga, sometimes you got to say shit out fucking loud. So you can check yourself and be like, yo,
exactly
my nigga, I'm
saying.
tripping. I need to be grateful.
Because if
You
you
know,
say that shit, when you say that shit
you
loud,
know,
and you say, if
why would
this
I be mad
motherfucker
about
said
that when this,
shit,
this, and that, and that,
I'll
and
be on his
this, you
ass.
know?
If they said what I just said, I know exactly what I would say to him. You know, and sometimes you need to tell yourself that very same shit.
Yeah.
In fact, you need to tell yourself that shit all the time. If you sounding like something you don't like, then it's time to reflect on where it's coming from. You know, where's this coming from? Because I'm sounding like somebody I wouldn't want to fuck with.
Hey, man, hold on a second. Let me catch this.
You know?
Let me catch this.
Shit. Yeah.
Got a cigarette on this one. Hello? Hey, what's up? How you doing?
We're taking a pause for the calls while Slimm Jollie.
You funny. While I walk down and smoke you.